Hey guys, today we have the Mortal Kombat 1 Combat Cast for the new Chaos Reigns expansion coming to the game. So we'll talk about like some new modes and other changes like that. So without further ado, let's get started.
Quan Chi.
And he was a member of the Brotherhood of the Shadows, and he had his shadow powers. In the new era, things are a bit different. This time, he has been chaos pilled by Havoc.
Shut the front door.
He is a creature of chaos. Those
Insert
portals,
Joker
but he's
reference.
way more
I'm an agent of chaos.
of a chaotic cleric of chaos and true believer in anarchy instead of the kind of dark arts Quan Chi stuff.
Right.
I don't
And
want
of course,
Joker back in this
play
game, but it'd be
Chaos
funny
Reigns
if they
to
had
see
him in
the
here and then
scene.
all of his
How
interactions
Jihan
with
adjusted to this change.
Havoc about
Love it.
I'm an agent of
Not
chaos and
well.
stuff
No.
like that. That'd be
Alright,
funny.
so
So
let's
let's
do it.
go into his gameplay. Let's start with his normal attacks, which almost every normal attack he has, he uses a shadow.
If you're gonna use it, you might as well use
Right.
it. I mean,
They
you gotta
are a
use it.
true tag team. We'll check out his throw.
Definitely helps too.
Good strike. I like even his little punches.
Can you do a sweep again?
Absolutely.
It's a double
Is it
hit.
necessary?
That's
It's so good.
Really good sweep. Really good. I mean, the uppercut just covers all the airspace
Right.
you need.
And so a couple moves I wanted to go over was his forward one, which is a pretty decent advancing mid. It's pretty quick.
Uh-huh.
He has different variations from it.
nice.
Wanted to go over his back three, which is a low. You can combo into moves. And then lastly, his forward three, which is a pretty quick overhead that slides
that
them
is
down,
pretty
so you
quick.
can mix it up.
And even if you just notice, like, his shadow in comparison to normal roster shadows are not the same, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like this little
Yes.
mystic.
Get a good look at it because it's going to be gameplay relevant. It's
What?
not just badass looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go over his special moves because it is extensive. Off the top of my head, I think he may have the biggest list of special moves in the game.
No.
Maybe up there with
way.
like Garrus maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Garrus
let's start
probably
off
has
with
more.
the classic. One of the first special moves
That's
he
so
ever
fast.
had is his
And
teleport
you can do it in the
slam.
air, wow.
Teleports in, drops them. You can do it in the air. EX version will pop them up through a portal.
Yo.
This is a great anti-zoning move, a great mobility tool. You can jump back and do it. You can jump forward. Catch you by surprise very quick. It's pretty much exactly as it's been for 30 years.
It's what you expect out of Noob.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
move, I gotcha.
That move
Yep.
never tilted me ever.
No, God.
Then let's go over arguably his second most iconic move, the Ghost Ball.
Ooh.
And this is a projectile that's changed many
Interesting.
times in the life of MK, and I think this might be the coolest version yet. So, the Ghost Ball is pretty slow, but if it hits or they block it, they get this green chaotic effect on them. And this primes
And
him
or they block
to
it?
detonate it, which
Oh.
is a pop-up. So, once he's got it on, you can see it last quite a bit of time. At any moment, he can detonate it and then get a full combo.
Nice.
Very cool.
And remember, that's on hit or block that they get primed. He also has an EX version,
what?
where once you do it, the clone starts summoning it.
Oh, that sneaky clone.
Noob is free to move around, and then any time you can let it go. And remember, on block, so Noob could be doing block strings, setups, knockdown, stuff
Oh,
like
I
that,
get
and the
it. Like,
clone
it
is
doesn't-
waiting to do it.
You'll
It
notice
doesn't
more
hit
like-
on block.
It does
It,
last
like,
quite a while.
it's
Another
safer
alternate
block,
thing of
stuff
this
like
is there's an
maybe.
EX version of the detonate that you can cancel as soon as the regular ghost ball hits.
What?
So he can
Oh.
immediately use it almost like a pop-up projectile. That does take 2 bars, so it's,
Okay.
pretty expensive to use, but it can be pretty effective for your combos.
For like a
The
last
next
minute
move I want to
save.
show is a classic, probably like one of the classic MK9 moves,
Uh-huh.
his portal. It goes up, it comes down, it combos. You have a close, medium, and far version.
Okay.
Keep him guessing.
And yeah, you got to keep them guessing. And when you have slower projectiles like Noob Saibot,
Right.
one of the things the opponent's going to want to do is their projectiles, which is going to be dangerous because of the move we showed at the beginning,
Right.
the teleport.
He gonna
Yep.
grab you. He gonna grab you.
Now, what
He's
was
gonna be a
another
menace
iconic
to
move from previous games? like
Homelander
MK9?
because of his
The
laser.
running man.
Oh, running man.
And there you go, it's back. He does a ninja run, throws them down with that tackle, and the EX version pops them up.
Please
Classic
be a
ninja
normal
pop-up.
throw and be
Then,
unblockable.
you're about
That'd
to
be
say
great.
it, the slide. Now here's something really neat. Some of his moves, when he uses the clone will go away because it has to return. Look at his shadow. Get a good look at there. When you do the slide, the shadow's actually gone, and when it comes back,
That's a
when
cool
it's fully
animation.
loaded.
Oh.
Now, some of these moves, if you don't have the clone, will actually change.
Oh.
Without the clone,
Wow.
he does a classic Sub-Zero like
You
slide.
can do a slide
okay.
after slide?
Exactly,
What?
since his buddy's not there.
And
His
it's
pal's
alone.
tagged out.
Oh, that's cool.
Now you're putting yourself closer to them. You're not.
Yes.
Because the regular, the Noob Saibot slide is almost like a projectile.
Right.
Exactly. Let's go over a couple other moves because he has even more like pop-ups and moves. These are the kind of zoning moves. We'll go over some of the up-close moves.
Great.
Down back 3 is this ninja kick where they work together. EX version pops them up even better, and he can get a combo. And then he has down back 4, which is the opposite, a low
Okay,
kick that'll
sweet.
trip them. The EX is his armor. So his
Okay.
armor, he's not going to get like a full
I
combo.
don't think
It's
I'll
not
use that
like
one too
the
much. I
best
don't think
reward in
most
the
people
world,
will
but
unless it's like an
you're
ending
never going to
hit.
complain about having a good armor.
No, nobody complains about that.
No.
And that's all of his grounded moves.
What?
About the air?
What about the air?
Well,
gotta do it.
there's
The suspense.
a lot more because he has multiple different dive kicks. So let's
What?
start.
Nice.
He has an air dive kick where he sends out his clone, and you can see this has a decent amount of cooldown. This is another one where, on cooldown, he himself will do a dive kick. He also has a straight dive kick that goes straight across the screen.
What? Ooh.
He can do it after jump kicks. He can do it as a preemptive anti-air.
So I think
then
you
he
would use that
has
in the middle of strings.
A downward trajectory
What?
dive kick. And if you EX it, they are staggered
Oh boy.
for a full combo.
Don't tell me
Dude.
there's more.
There is
Ah.
a major new mechanic that I think really separates
Oh,
this
yes.
move from other iterations.
Kind of my favorite thing, actually. I
So
love it.
let's go over Embrace Chaos. Once per match, you may have noticed he has this severed hand on his hip. It's very crazy and chaotic. A severed hand.
Why?
Once per match, he can bring it out, destroy it,
What?
yell Embrace Chaos, and now he gains access to a brand new special move. It's a low-hitting, only projectile.
Oh, okay. So that's not.
It pops the opponent up. Oh, yeah, see, I now can't do it.
Yeah, because you
Once
did it
per
once,
match.
right?
Yeah.
You have a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Yes. So he gains access to that move, and that's a tracking move. It's not close, medium, and far. And then all of his shadow special moves gain the ability to throw the opponent into
What?
a portal
That's so
for
cool.
a pop-up. So his slide, regular, non-EX, becomes a pop-up.
Jeez.
All of his dive kick moves become a pop-up.
So
All
you can
those
trap
shadow
them
moves now
through
become
that.
pop-ups. So he has easily
Oh.
the largest amount of comboable
A
starter
grab.
moves in
You
the
can
game.
combo
throw,
from a
obviously.
grab. I know you can do that with cameos, but without a
mind
cameo,
blown.
you
The
can do
shadow
that.
is not coming back.
Right.
For the rest of that round,
Okay.
all of his shadow attacks are disabled. So back forward 4 is only just now the regular slide.
Little risk
So you're
reward.
looking at it as a nuclear option.
Yes,
Interesting.
the rest, this string, he can no longer finish it. He has to do a shorter version. Look at his uppercut. It's a standard uppercut.
You think you can finish the round? You better.
Look at his sweep.
Yeah, so you probably use that on the back
So to be
half of
clear
a round
again,
when they're kind of
once
like
per game,
low on health where
can
you
use
are.
It works for that round, and once the timer is done, for the rest of the round, he will not have access to his clone.
But there will be some monster combos that you can get off
Right.
during that 2 minutes.
So essentially, once per match, you decide to become kind of the combo master in the game with the most amount of options and access to this very, very strong, screw your neutral, I do what I want move. But the price you pay, if it doesn't work, if you don't win, is you're spending the rest of that round in a significantly weaker, lesser state.
And-
Not helpless.
Most importantly, you no longer have a cool hand on your hip.
That's
okay?
true, and you've lost your good chum, your buddy, and you're lonely.
Right? Oh my goodness. What else we got?
Well, we have a fatal blow.
Yeah!
And his into the attack that leads into
Oh,
it
yeah.
is also very strong.
Projectile,
Tracking
right?
low, so
Oh.
you want to go into it?
Let's do it.
No. Yo, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that's one of the
That
best.
Failure.
that was really cool. That was really cool. I
You're
almost
such
kinda
a
wanna see it again.
failure.
You want to see it again?
I do.
Tyler?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Oh, that's really good. I kind of blurred out anyways.
Wait a minute.
What?
Here.
Now, did you catch that?
They didn't go anywhere.
Hold up.
Cameo Sector has a special fatal blow into where if you hit the R1 button, you will shoot a rocket, so it becomes a projectile fatal
What?
blow attack.
And so that works with everybody because it's
Correct,
cameo.
because it's cameo. It's very similar to Motaro's
Right.
alternate fatal blow into.
What?
Very cool. Very cool.
So
All right,
everyone
so
has
that
to
was
do
new
one?
Saibot. Very
This has been
excited.
a lot. This has been a lot.
I gotta say, I do want to mention something. When on the 24th, we will have Twitch drops are coming back.
Ooh.
So make sure you watch some streams during that day, and you'll see you'll get some different palettes and whatnot from just watching streams.
Draw some
So
ghost
make
face.
sure you're signed up with
Come
that.
on.
Most importantly,
Yes, sir.
birthday
importantly-
shout-outs.
Don't forget to